I'm Yoruba.
I am British born by Nigerian parents.
I am Nigerian. I am from Imo State. I'm also a quarter Shekiri and
I've never been to Nigeria.
I was not quite two when I was taken back to Nigeria with my parents. I was groomed, shaped, and formed, and I came back to England at the age of 15.
So this issue of self-determination within the country, it was something I wasn't aware of before talking to people about it and researching. And I wanted to know, like, how aware are you of current affairs in Nigeria?
I'll say relative. I say I'm very Twitter aware. So like I know what's going on through Twitter, but I don't watch the news.
What do you mean by self-determination?
I think it was back in 79 when the constitution was first changed. Some people got together and said, no, no, no. It says here, we the people say, but we don't even know about this. It was just a handful of people that went into a room and changed this thing and passed it into law. So back then, over 20 years ago, this movement started to say no to that constitution. Last year, I came across this self-determination, and my first thing was, if we can't look after Nigeria as a whole, then it's not going to be doable, broken down. I've come to understand that the way Nigeria stands now, it is practically impossible to repair, because it looks like the people in power have a different agenda to what Nigeria as a whole needs.
Because we know that the government literally is not going to do anything for us, like anything, we've all just kind of conditioned ourselves to rule ourselves. And maybe that's why the country is in such a shamble, because it's just a bunch of dictators, basically.
The government, as we know it, don't seem to care that people are dying unnecessarily. And that is why I'm for self-determination. If the federal government of Nigeria will not look after my people in the south, then at least give us the right to look after ourselves. People's mindsets have so changed that they don't expect any good thing. Everything is normal, even though it's not normal. So people who live in Nigeria, they just see that they don't like it, but there's nothing they can do. They just got to make the best of what they've got. Those of us that get out know that it can be better.
I feel like it's very much a Nigerian from the diaspora thing. Nigerians in Nigeria, they know that there's no escape. Like they're more focused on their daily bread. They're more focused on getting food, paying rent, getting a job. They don't really care about this. This is the least thing on their mind right now.
There seems to be a gap, essentially, is what I'm trying to address.
There is. And the Directorate, Yoruba Nation Global Directorate, which is the acting government in exile, is the group that I belong to. We have had 3 meetings that had youth speak to us. The last one, we had these beautiful 3 young kids between the age of 8, 5 and 13. You know, and it's heartbreaking for them to be saying they don't want to live in Nigeria. You know, they want to leave because at the age of 5, at the age of 8, they can see that they can't see a future.
And I feel like it's very important that we go back. I say this to myself and like I try and motivate myself. But personally, I would not like to go back, because if I go back, I'm not going to be making as much money as I deserve to be making. Number 1. Number 2, it's hell, bro. I can't deal with it. So it's very sad that the youth that are supposed to come in and run no longer want to do that. Because why? You're not going to gain anything. But then here we're in England and racism everywhere. So it's just a very tricky situation. And where do we stand? It's a different struggle, but it's still a struggle. And unfortunately, like, you're not going to sacrifice your life just because of a nation that... Sorry, I personally will not die for Nigeria. I'm not going to waste my life for a country that I know, I hope it does change, but I just know it's not going to change in my lifetime.
What we tend to do is say, what can you do to bring people on board, which I think is a bit unfair. We need to create the platform and then have you guys on there.
Honestly, I don't really feel inclined to get involved. I feel like it's not really my place to be speaking on because I live in England. It would sound quite strange for me to go up to the government saying, hey, you need to do such and such and such for your country when I have nothing to do with the country at all.
So that is something that we're struggling with at the moment, getting our youths to see this as a problem.
I feel like we've all been for this thing. That's why I wish that it was amplified more to everyone in Nigeria. Like, I wish, because everybody knew about NSARS movement. Everybody knew about that movement. They knew about what was happening in London. They knew about what's happening in Toronto, in America, in Canada, in France. There were marches in Spain. Like, they knew what was happening. But nobody knows about this.
Yeah, I do think there's an issue. Why aren't we being told about this? This should be like on the news.
The government is actually trying to keep it down and pretend nothing is going on. As it is now, people in diaspora are talking about the type of Yoruba nation we're going to get to. They're also trying to put out all manner of fires. You know, we had the NSAS, which is a result of the difficulty that people in Nigeria are facing. Abject poverty is a result, you know, of what the whole nation is going through. The corruption, the bribery, the kidnapping, the maiming, all of it is all because the system that's holding Nigeria together is fraudulent. It's not working. There was a UN summit or something in New York, and we had a big rally outside it. Well, somebody from federal government paid people who are not Nigerians £50 an hour to wear Nigerian t-shirts and caps that says "Keep Nigeria One" and carry placards. They did not know, and when they were interviewed, they had no idea what was going on in Nigeria. They just needed extra money, and this was a way to get extra money.
Okay, take the NSARS process for example. We documented everything. I don't know if you know of DJ... Oh, wait, I'll tell you her name right now. DJ Switch.
DJ Switch.
Yeah. She recorded on Instagram the entire massacre. Like, you saw people die on her Instagram live, right? The government then they go to the Lekki toll gate the next day, or like a week later. They said that we tampered with information, that we photoshopped everything that occurred, that no one was killed. None of that happened. People died.
It's corrupt. It's shallow-minded.
So how do we move forward? Let's say, hypothetically, because obviously we don't know, but I'm hopeful. So you get this self-determination. So what does Nigeria look like after this self-determination?
I don't know how it plays out in reality. Like, is self-determination really what people want, or does it just sound good? You know, it's like, is that going to be a solution to a problem, or will more problems be created from it?
We're living in a fertile land, in an atmosphere that is gorgeous, and anyone would die for it. For how? Like paupers, everywhere you look, people are begging. You know, but what I'm looking forward to is a place that I would choose for holiday, and my friends would say, I want to go to Nigeria for holiday. I just want to go for 2 weeks. You know, I want to stay at that hotel, and I want to enjoy this music, and I want to eat fish and dodo at the seaside, and I want to listen to some Aruna Shola and whatever.
You're going to be like, this is crazy. But I think Nigeria needs a communist approach.
Okay.
Where everybody's equal. To start off with. Just to start off with. Like, I feel like like a film needs to occur. Like, they need to end everything and begin again. Because even when you look at infrastructure, even when you look at how Nigeria is laid out, how Nigeria is built, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I can't answer the question, because where do you begin? It is really just that. It is so chaotic that I don't know where to begin.
Because we've got the makings of it. All we need to do is make it somewhere people want to come to, and it is possible. It is so within our reach.